I'm Christopher Zweig, and this week on CJ at the Movies, I review Kenneth Branagh's latest Hercule Poirot sequel, A Haunting in Venice, co-starring him, Tina Fey, Michelle Yeoh, and Jamie Dornan, among others, the new stop-motion animated feature, The Inventor, and Michael Pena in the space drama A Million Miles Away. Let's take a look. Our first movie is A Haunting in Venice, the third movie in this franchise in which Kenneth Branagh directs and plays the Agatha Christie detective Hercule Poirot. This time he's retired in Venice, but he gets roped into attending a seance in an old house where a famous medium played by Michelle Yeoh is prepared to communicate with a deceased young woman.
If someone wants to be heard, we are here. Listening.
Mama? Felicia? What is happening?
But then another murder takes place and the detective must come out of retirement to solve this case. The new suspects in the film also include Tina Fey as a famous author, Kelly Riley as the mother of the dead girl, and even Branagh has a Belfast reunion with Jamie Dornan and Jude Hill as a PTSD-stricken doctor and his more mature son. Eventually, the detective finds himself over his head when the spirits within this old house emerge.
We cannot hide from our ghosts. Whether they are real or not.
A Haunting in Venice is proof that this franchise keeps getting better and better, not just for the star power, but also for the way the sequel transitions into the horror genre without being indulged in jump scares, and cares more about the sinister nature this night holds for everyone. Branagh continues to direct the series and play Hercule Poirot with class, so check it out! Our next movie is The Inventor, a stop-motion animated feature that doesn't take the dazzling approaches of The Nightmare Before Christmas or Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, but still reminds us on the early days of stop-motion and has a whimsical tone while taking Leonardo da Vinci's dream seriously. Stephen Fry voices Da Vinci, who dissects corpses to find out the meaning of life and is invited to the French court to help develop a city. The king is more interested in a statue of himself than what the Renaissance man calls the ideal city.
The kings will be here in a fortnight. I want something big! These ideas will bring you much trouble.
Blasphemy!
Like, dead trouble. This should go well.
That's Maureen Cotillard as the king's mother, and Da Vinci is given spirits by the Princess Marguerite, voiced by Daisy Ridley, who is optimistic enough to see his visions on a brighter and more innovative future. I'm not sure little kids are going to understand the story, which seems to get a little convoluted with the building process and how Da Vinci tries to figure out the meaning of life, but for older kids, teenagers, adults, and even myself, there's a sense of delight and charm within The Inventor, and I like the way the Pope and his advisor are in the same analogy of the hot-tempered Queen of Hearts and the tiny king from Alice in Wonderland. It believes in Da Vinci as much as we always have. It's entertaining on a smaller scale thanks to the charming voice actors and lively animation which sneaks in traditional animation. It serves as a throwback to both kinds of animation, so check it out! And our last movie is A Million Miles Away, which tells the true story of the first Mexican-American astronaut Jose M. Hernandez, whose humble beginnings have made him a migrant farmer worker and eventually an engineer. Michael Pena gives one of his best performances as Jose, who keeps getting rejected by NASA, but never gives up.
My body hurts, I can't sleep. I know I can make this work. Over the last 10 years, I've applied to the space program 12 times, and I've been on the verge of giving up after each and every rejection. But you know what, sir? Here I am. So you could turn me down again, but rest assured, I'll be standing here again in a year.
Equally fine work also comes from Rosa Salazar as his wife, who supports him while raising their kids. Here's a scene in their early years when he tells her his dream.
What's your big goal, dream?
I want to be an astronaut.
Oh my God, you're serious? Okay.
Like The Right Stuff and Apollo 13 among others, A Million Miles Away shares its love for astronauts and their space missions, and it chooses fresh actors to prepare to reach outside their comfort zones. Pena doesn't work for his fame, he works because of how well he adapts to this real-life character. It's a well-acted and good-hearted biopic, so check it out! Okay, recapping this week's new movies, thumbs up for A Haunting in Venice, thumbs up for The Inventor, and thumbs up for A Million Miles Away. Well, those are the movies I'm reviewing this week. I'm Christopher Zweig. Stay safe, and I'll see you at the movies. For more amazing content, please like and subscribe to my channels, and please read my reviews at cjatthemovies.com and download the new HD Radio app.